Alan! 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 Al! Alan! Alan! Alan!
Hello, this is day 3 of the July Calendar Club 496 challenge. Day 3, July the 3rd, that means it's 3 miles today. I've decided to run the original Worcester Woods Park Run route, so I'm just going to start the watch and off we go. So we start with one big lap of the field. There's a, I don't know if you can see it, there's a little metal structure over there. And that used to be the first bottleneck when you had 600 or 700 people all trying to get past that structure. Like I said, when there's 700 people trying to squeeze through that narrow gap, often led to quite a big bottleneck. So you would have to cane the field to try and make sure you had enough space. Okay, now we've entered the woods for what was 2 laps on the original course. Rather nicely, the first section was all downhill as well. When you get to the bottom of this slope, the original route, you would then go onto a track which is just right here. Okay, so just down there, that's the old course, or just down there, that was the original course. So the reason they took this bit out was it was very muddy, very rooty, very slippery, very dangerous in the winter months. So they opted to go on the outside of the woods along the path, which is a lot safer. As you can see, they've done a lot of work on it and it's now quite a nice gravel track. And this is where you would come back into the woods when they then changed to the old version, not the original version. I keep referring to old version because they've changed it again since, and now you're not allowed to run through the woods. You have to run all around the perimeter paths, and then there's like a big field that you have to run across as well, so it's not the same. That was the section that they used to call Troll Bridge, and it was a slight incline all the way up to what we call Badger's Hill, which is the main incline on the route that you've got to run up twice. Right, we're approaching Badger's Hill. You certainly knew about this on the second lap. Now the old course, when you got to the top of Badger's Hill, you went back outside the woods and then you ran along the outside perimeter path until you got to the entrance of the woods where we came in first time, and you start your second loop. However, the original course, you stayed inside the woods. So to the left, that's the exit of the woods, but you actually went to the right. You went down these steps, and then you went up the other side, and then you stayed inside the woods and ran basically until you got to the entrance where we came in. And of course, for health and safety reasons, they took the steps out. But other than that, this is so much nicer, just staying in the woods, running in the woods. Okay, that was the entrance to the woods where we came in, the start of the first lap. So basically, got to do it all again, another lap of the woods. So the combined mileage for this week is 42. Today's 3 miles. Tomorrow I am down to do 4 miles as it's July the 4th. So all the miles this week are single digit miles, so I will be doing them in one go, and I will be doing them at a relatively easy conservative pace, because I need to save my legs and my energy for the latter weeks. Second time up Badges. Although at this pace it's a lot more comfortable than it used to be. Now at the top of Badges for one last time. Okay, now we leave the woods and then back onto the field for a sprint finish. Although today, I'm not sprint finishing anything. Maybe I might speed the GoPro up just to make it look like I'm going faster. Right, the finish was about here, but I've got 2.98 on the Garmin, so I'm going to have to do a little bit more just to make it up to 3, because if it's not on Strava, it doesn't count. We all know that. And the watches beep, so that should be sufficient for 3 miles. Historically, the woods always measured short anyway. It's not, it's been independently measured with the old wheel like they all are, because you're running in a wood, getting signal to the Garmin, it obviously doesn't register all of the corners, twists and turns. So yeah, it's my watch says 3, but that would have been 3.1 for a park run. Okay, so the plan tomorrow, July the 4th, run 4 miles. I'm going to take a route nearer to home, although again it's just going to be done at an easy pace. I'll see you tomorrow.